Hello, everybody. Vinyl Richard. Well, Vinyl Finds 118, I believe. I got 7 records here, my magic number. Before I get started, I just want to say I watched clips of the third Democratic debate. And who knew that Joe Biden was in the VC, was a Vinyl community member, you know? He was answering one of the questions and he said about raising your kids, you know. He goes, turn on your TV, your record player. It was pretty funny. On with the records. The first one I'm going to show is The Paranoids, their first album. This is the first press, limited on black vinyl. They printed 500 on black. I think after the black they printed 500 on blue, which are sold out, and I believe there's 500 on a bubblegum or a pink color. I'll take it out of this. This hype sticker says, you know, first press, yada, yada, yada. I highly recommend this. It's kind of late 70s tinges to it. This is a fantastic record. I don't know if you would call it a great album cover, but it's kind of cool. These toothbrushes with a fly on the... I thought that was kind of funny. But yeah, this is cool. Check it out on Bandcamp. I believe there's only like 20-something of these left. And there's some of the bubblegum or pink ones left too. But go to Bandcamp and check them out, man. I highly recommend this. Now, I show a lot of different types of music. No Love was one that I recommended, but that's only if you're into really raging guitars and kind of aggressive punk. This is more of a late 70s. I don't know if I'd call it quirky punk, but give it a listen, man. Face First, Carnage Bargain, the first 2 songs, it just starts off great. I highly recommend this. I think a lot of people would dig this album if they ever gave it a listen. And it comes with this poster that I'm going to put right next to my Morrissey poster in my bathroom. Comes with a lyric sheet. The lyrics are actually pretty cool on this. I want to pick up garbage. But yeah, pretty quirky lyrics too. I dug it. And it's the first press. Come on, you mother. On glorious black vinyl. The Paranoids. Check it out. I think a lot of people would really dig this album. A lot. And I got one other new album. It's another really good album. It's not for everybody though. It's No Heads. I ordered it with the shirt. Pressure Cracks. This is a hardcore punk band from Virginia, I think. US. Just came out this year, I believe. Lyric sheet. And another one, I believe, on black vinyl. No, this one's on white vinyl. No Heads. Pressure Cracks. 4 songs on each side. I guess technically you could call it an EP, which is what you could call this next one. Let me show this. I forgot to show this earlier. My daughter made me this. Vinyl Richie Records. Pretty cool, huh? Yeah. Little rat on the trash can outside, you know? I went to Amoeba last weekend. I think I took in 25... I can't remember. It was more than 20 records. Some jazz that I'm not going to listen to. And some more classic rock type stuff that I'm just not going to listen to it. I'm trying to hone in my collection. I still have a couple of cubes of jazz, and I'll probably keep it at that. I might get rid of a few more. But anyways, I got 1, 2, 3, 4 records. I think it was 4. And the first one I got is the replacement Stink. Kids Don't Follow plus 7 other tracks. 8-song EP. This came out in 1982. Their first album came out in 81, so this is their second release. It's on Twin Tone Records from Minneapolis, is it? This is my first replacements. Now, if you look up the replacements on Wikipedia, it says initially a punk band. And usually what that means, for me, is I'll probably like their first couple of records, you know. So I figured I would give them a shot. Hear a lot of people talk them up. And it's a good record. I mean, there's better punk albums that came out in 82, but it's a solid album. And I'm going to go back and get their first one. And it's on this label. I don't know if it's a first press or whatever. I don't know how many presses this has. But it's on a Twin Tone Records. And I don't think I have anything on Twin Tone Records. The second one I got here is Devo's second album with this big horrendous cutout, which kind of sucks. But other than that, the cover's in great shape, and the record is too. I always dug this album. I mean, I bought this when it first came out. Isn't this? Yeah, it's got the Secret Agent Man, Smart Patrol, Mr. DNA. That's so cool. But yeah, I dig this album. I really like the first 4 Devo albums. I know the first 3 are great, and I've heard the 4th one is. And the sleeve with the horrendous cut corner. And it's on this Warner Brothers. Yeah, you copped wrong. Basic Warner Brothers shit. Now this one here, I had heard this a long time ago. I didn't care for it as much as their second album. But I saw it there and I thought, you know what, I'm going to pick this up and give it a try. I still haven't listened to it yet. Beasts. Sex Gang Children. Their first full-length album. I know this song here. Dichi. I think that's how you say it. It's got the long version on there. Into the Abyss. I know that song. I mean, I know some of these songs. Beasts. I'm sure I'll like it. I mean, I dig Sex Gang Children. And it's on this record label. Illuminated Records. I don't think I have anything on that either. But yeah, I'm looking forward to checking that out. Probably this weekend. And I got, this is the 4th one. Alive. Warner Brothers Music Show. I don't know why I pulled this out. It's the Pretenders. And I haven't heard this one either. 1980 live set. I've seen a few of these Warner Brothers came out with. And I like the Pretenders, especially in the late 70s, early 80s. And it's got all their hits. 23 minutes and 30 seconds on side 2. And 26 minutes on side 1. So I might have to crank it up. But yeah, it's a great set. I'm looking forward to hearing this. This is going to be a short and sweet video. The last 2 I picked up at Bomp Records. Dead Wax 66 showed this one. And it's The Devil's Kitchen. And I don't know if he was playing it in the background too. I don't remember. But I remember him saying, yeah, the first song's like a studio. And then the next 2 songs are live and they're kind of bluesy. And he really dug those. Kind of longer songs. And I don't know. I felt kind of the complete opposite. I really dug the studio song. The 2 live ones, not so much. And after I got it, I noticed it's a Family Dog Presents. I had a couple of Family Dog records, live recordings of Jefferson Airplane, and they weren't up to standard for me, and I returned them. I didn't like them. In fact, I traded those in a while back at Amoeba Records. This is a limited. This is 890 out of 1,000. I mean, I'll give it another listen before I trade it in. But yeah, it's a late, it's that psychedelic era, 60s San Francisco era. And it's a combination of some stereo stuff and some, some studio stuff and some live stuff. It's got this really cool handbill here with Big Brother and the Holding Company, and right here, Devil's Kitchen is listed at the Kaleidoscope, I guess. That's pretty nice. And it's on black vinyl, and it's on these labels. The Syric Sound Distributions. I'll check it out some more. I think some of the songs are mediocre. They're not great, well-written songs. The vocalists, I would put them in the category where it's one of them guys that tries too hard, you know. But it's all right. Actually, I didn't like it that much. Deadwax 66. That's the first recommendation of his that I kind of didn't like, you know. So, but it doesn't mean he's wrong and I'm right, or I'm right, he's wrong, or he's right, I'm wrong. It's all a matter of taste, you know what I mean? So, there's no right or wrong here. And the other one I picked up, still in the Shrike, with a hype sticker, is 3UL. Turkish band. Turkish psych band from the 70s. Turkey had a booming psych scene in the mid-70s. This came out like in 74 or 5, I think. And it's fantastic. Its first song starts off with Kol Basti. Everything's in Turkish. And which is cool. I don't care. But the first song I said, it's an instrumental song. It starts off the album really cool. And then the other songs, the vocals, I think some people will find it annoying, that kind of Turkish, Middle Eastern sounding stuff will turn some people off. I dig it. I dig that Turkish psych scene they had in the mid-70s. I have a few other records. But yeah, this one's really cool. I dig it. It's a mixture, actually it's a mixture of kind of 60s psych tinges, early 70s hard and heavy sounds, and Middle Eastern sounds all mixed in together. And this is the flyer, which is in English. Actually, yeah, it's in English. And it's on a label I'm not familiar with. And I'm not even going to say it. Gushinish. Guers. A backwards S. An EN. Whatever. That's it for Rich. Take care. Joe Biden. He's in the VC. Who would have knew? Take care, everybody.